We are on page 24 on your theory. 27. Right, we are looking at congruent triangles 4.5. So everyone here has at least seen congruent triangles before. Should have done that last year with Mr. Kish, is that right? Yeah. Yep. In year 9, did you do any of this? Okay, so everyone's at least familiar somewhat with what we're doing. Alright, so going through the notes on page 24. So 2 or more triangles are congruent if they are exactly the same shape and size. Okay, they're the 2 conditions you need. That means all your matching sides and all the matching angles has to be equal. So there are 4 tests for congruent triangles. Alright, so you have the first one, which is triple S. What does that stand for?
Side, side, side.
Okay, side, side, side. So all 3 sides of one triangle matches all 3 sides of the other triangle. The second one, so you've got more info in your notes. You have the FAS. Right, can anyone please underline the A? Because it is the included angle. Okay, that is why it's in between 2 sides, because it's the angle made by those 2 sides. So side, angle, side. So 2 adjacent sides with the angle formed by those 2 sides has to be. Alright, that was 2. Third one, we have AAS. Right, so any 2 angles in a side, same in both triangles. With the matching of the second triangle, angle, angle, side. Okay, and the last one, HS. So we're looking for 3 things. You have a right angle, it has to be a right angle. Okay, you also have the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of your right angle triangles, and we've done that when we've done Pythagoras' theorem. And of course, one of the other shorter sides. If you can do those 3 things, show those 3 things are the same in both triangles, that is enough to show that those 2 triangles are exactly the same shape and size, which is what we call congruence. Right, so there's more info on your notes. So, to answer these questions, you'll be asked to show 2 triangles are congruent. You need to have the following 5-line proof. Okay? Now, I am very particular on how your proofs look. There will be other teachers in the state that are much more casual with how these things are set out. Okay? But I am requiring you to be very particular on how your questions look. Alright, so loading this up. Any notes? Right, so we need to show the following pair of triangles are congruent. Okay, so let's start at A. So there are 2 triangles there. So example. Alright, so A. So the first thing you need to write in your proof, so usually the question will specify what 2 triangles, these ones don't. So you need to start with this, in. So that triangle is a mathematically acceptable symbol. Alright, A, B, C. Okay, so I'm doing the left triangle and triangle and the one on the right, C, D, E. So that's your first line. That's what you need to start every single proof you do with congruent. Okay, so using one of the four, so triple F, SAF, double AF, and RHS. You need to determine which of the four we can use to show those two triangles are congruent. Which one will it be?
Or SAS.
Would be the better one. Okay, so if you're looking at that for the triple F, we don't actually know that A, B, and D, E are the same. You'll have to do another step to show that. So what you need to do is make it as simple as you can, okay, by not creating more work than what you need to. So it'll be the second one, side angle side. We have single marking for the side AC, single marking for the side CE, so those two sides are the same length. Right, and don't forget your vertically opposite angles are equal, and that'll be the included angle because we know the other two, BC and CD, are equal. So, let's go. So we have AC equal to CE. So on the left triangle first, the properties of the left triangle, and then the properties of the right triangle. Okay? Please do not write CE equals AC. What you're referencing first is the right triangle, okay? So AC is part of the first triangle, the left triangle, CE is part of the second triangle. Alright, what you then need to do is give a reason, okay, for each statement you make, and of course it is provided to us in the diagram, so all you need to say is given. Right, I try, when I do these proofs, keep in the order of the letters, okay? Don't have to, but I try. Alright, so let's go with the angle. The angle, the vertically opposite angles in the middle, okay? So when two straight lines cross, we've covered this already, the angles formed at the intersection are equal. We need to also notate angles correctly. So, angles are notated with 3 letters, with the middle letter as the vertex. So we need to say angle ACB, or you can say angle BCA. Okay, either will be fine. Again, that's the left triangle, so I'm keeping on the left-hand side of the equal sign. And then your angle symbol, the slanted L. And again, we need to make sure C is the vertex. So I'm going to go E, C, D. Alright? Or you can say D, C, E. That will be fine. Right, and then you need to give a reason, okay? So this one is not provided in the diagram, so you need to say vertically, opposite, angles are equal. Alright, just with the equal sign there. Okay, just a brief, quick reason as to why. Alright, for the last one, so we have BC or CB on the left triangle, and because there's double marking, CD is the matching side of the other triangle, and the reason, okay, is again, it is provided for us in the diagram. Alright, so that's 4 lines. For the first line, you are stating the 2 triangles, so either repeating the question when it's giving you the 2 triangles, or if it's a question like that which hasn't actually specifically referenced the 2 triangles, okay, you need to start with these are the 2 triangles I am proving congruence for. The next 3 steps are the 3 letters in your one of your 4 tests. Okay, so once you have done that, you need to give a reason. Okay, so if it's provided to you already, you just have to say given. Okay, you don't have to create a sentence explaining why they're equal. Okay, however, with the angle one, because it's not told, you weren't told that they were equal, then you need to state that the vertically opposite angles are equal. Right, after that, we have the therefore symbol, okay, which is 3 dots arranged in a triangle, just like the triangles up here. And then we repeat this line here, so again, triangle ABC on the left, and then we have the congruent symbol, okay? So you should hopefully know that it's 3 horizontal lines, okay, with the same length. Or it's an equal sign with a line above or below, depending on the perspective. Triangle CDE. Okay, and the last thing you should do is just state which of the 4 tests you use. So S, A. Okay, so this is what is required for you when you answer these questions. Are there any questions on this set out? Alright, so everyone's comfortable with what I'm doing here? Alright, so this is what you need to do. Alright, B. Alright, so again we've got 2 triangles. I'm going to start with the left hand side. So in triangle FGH and triangle, I'm going to go call it IJK. Alright, so you've got information in your diagram there. Alright, which of the 4 congruent tests are we going to use to show those 2 triangles are congruent?
Ja, das als triple S.
Yep, because we are given information on all 3 sides and they are matching on both triangles, okay? So that's the first thing you're thinking of. So let's go, doesn't really matter the order, so FG is equal to JK. Alright, so you can either say given or you can say both 8 centimetres, which is given to you in the diagram. GH is equal to IJ, so remember, property, the length of side of the left triangle needs to stay on the left, and the properties of the right triangle need to stay on the right of the equal sign. Okay? Again, this information is given, so you can either say given or you can say both equal. Something simple that you're communicating to your marker, that you understand that they are both equal because you understand the symbols in the question. And then the last one, FH is equal to IK. Alright, so that was a nice simple one. That won't always be this straightforward. Sometimes you'll need to try and work some things out first, or look at it from a different perspective. Alright, for the first line, shading 2 triangles. The next 3 lines are your properties, which are the sides at which the angles are equal, with a reason. And the last line is therefore repeating that first line, and then concluding. So triangle FGH is congruent. Triangle IJK. And you need to give a reason, okay? Give the test that you used, okay, which was the triple test.
Ja, I spent ages on all that.
Right, question. So in your notes, in your notes you may have it as a B for that question. Do you have the same question C in your notes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. It's weird. I have the same D question, not the same C question. That's weird. Anyway. Right, so you've got a parallelogram, the whole quad, okay, which is broken up into 2 triangles. Right, so hopefully straightforward to see which the 2 triangles. I'm going to go the leftmost triangle first. So in triangle LON and triangle LMN. Okay, so if you don't notate your triangles or your angles or your straight lines correctly, okay, that's when you're starting to risk you're not going to get your full marks. Okay, make sure everything's notated correctly. Right, so which of the 4 tests can I use to show that those 2 triangles are congruent? right angle? Or where is the right angle in that triangle, in that diagram?
Wait, are we talking about C?
C.
It's
Yeah, see? Top left, top right, so?
side angle. SAS.
Side. LM is common. LN is common.
LO is common.
No, it's not.
LO equals MN given. LN.
No, it's same parallel.
They are
Oh,
parallel.
parallel, okay, not
Yeah.
equal, yeah, silly me.
Maybe double A is
LN is
opposite
common.
to like
Triple S. Yeah.
Triple S, yeah.
Triple S.
No, double A.
It'd be double A.
Double A.
that's what I said the whole time. Come on, guys. I'm killing.
So yes, I mean, you're correct. The AAS would be probably the most straightforward one. You could probably argue the SAS, or you could argue the triple F. However, with your reasoning, you will need to be a bit more detailed about that. Okay? So that is why you should spend a bit of time, pick the most appropriate in terms of the least amount of wording you need to give for your reasoning. Okay? And that will be looking much better on your answers rather than trying to overcomplicate things. Right, so it doesn't really matter which of the two angles. Okay, so let's start with angle OLN. Again, the angle in the left triangle first is going to equal LNM. So the angle OLN, so that angle here is equal to that angle here. We've got parallel lines here and here. Okay, and we've got the Z shape happening here. That means those two angles will be equal. Right, you need to give a reason. The alternate. So alternate angles are not equal unless they are on parallel lines, okay? So we can do the two lines looking parallel. That means parallel, and that was told you at the start of the topic. That is the acceptable symbol on parallel lines are equal. Okay, and again, I'm not writing the word equal, I'm just abbreviating appropriately. Right, so angle LNO is going to be MLN. Okay, so again, we're making sure we've got the right notation. The LNO, so the bottom angle here, is going to equal the angle up here because we've got the back to front Z. Alright, so that means those two angles are equal because of the parallel line. So, I don't need to restate that sentence, okay, because I've already stated one, so I'm going to say as above. Okay, and that's what means is something that you have already said before. Okay, we don't have to use up your time to rewrite the whole thing again. Alright, and the last one, LN, is common. Okay, because that is the same side used in both the triangles. So, going back to the start, we could have done it with the triple S, we could have done it with the SAS, alright, but that will require you to do more in your reasoning. Alright, this would be a quicker, more simple reasoning, okay, because you'll have to talk about things in a parallelogram, opposite sides, opposite angles, equal, etc., etc. Okay, so instead of going through all that work, we try and simplify it, and that's why you spend the extra 10-15 seconds on the start of each question, or during your reading time at the start of your assessments, okay, to try and identify what you're going to do. Alright, so therefore, triangle LON is congruent to triangle LMN. Okay, so concluding line with the test used double AS. Alright, last one there. hang on, before we go there. Bottom question, hence prove that LO, this side here, equals MN. Okay, so often after congruence true, it'll ask you to show that two sides or two angles are equal. Hence prove that LO MN. After that, therefore LO equals MN, because they are the matching sides of the two congruent triangles. So you're folding over the line LN. If you fold it over, those will be equal. Okay? So when that happens, LO will fold over on top of MN. Once you've got to rotate it and fold it. So basically, matching sides of congruent triangle. Okay, that's all you need to state. Right, D. So again, this one has 3 triangles that you'll be able to see, hopefully. Alright, so really what the question should lead you is telling you which 2 triangles they're requiring you to prove. Okay, but hopefully you will see with the common sense that we're looking at triangle PQR. Okay, so this triangle here, PQR, and SQR on this side. Okay. So, you spend a bit of time working out which is the 4th test, and just because there is a right angle there does not automatically mean it will be an RHS test. I'll say it again, just because there's not a right angle, just because there is a right angle does not mean that it will be the RHS test. Okay? However, in this case it will be, because the 2 hypotenuse are equal and they both share the common shorter side QR. Okay, so in this case they will. Alright, but if they've given you no information on the hypotenuse, this is the common side, and they put the equal markings on these 2 sides here, for example. Alright, that'll be the included angle between that side, which is common, and also that side they both have the equal marking. Okay, and that will be the side angle side test. Okay, so you've got to keep that in mind. Right, so we have the right angle. Let's notate it correctly. So at the bottom left, we have angle PQR is equal to angle SR here, or you can go QRS. Doesn't matter the order, as long as the vertex is the middle letter. Right. So that information was provided for you in your diagram. The hypotenuse, we've got PR, so that is the hypotenuse of the left triangle. So when I write my proof, that'll be on the left hand side, is equal to QS. Right, and again, you were told that information. And that shorter side is the matching on both sides. So QR is common. Therefore, triangle, so repeating the first line, PQR is congruent to triangle SQR, and we use the RHS test. And then often they will ask you, tend to prove that something else are equal, okay, which you wouldn't be able to necessarily prove beforehand. The angle QPR, so the tip up here, is equal to angle QSR. If I take that right triangle out, I flip it and put it on top, we'll see that those 2 tips will be on top of each other and they will be equal in length. Okay? size, sorry. So therefore, angle QPR equals angle QSR. Okay, so what they're really looking for is that you recognise that those two angles are the matching angle. You need to say matching angle in congruent triangle. Okay, that's all you really need to do. Other questions might ask you find the value of this pronumeral. You might need to do a bit more work, but if it just asks me that, you can see after you rearrange triangles that they are the matching size or matching angle. Okay, that's all you need to state for that last step. Alright, so that's exercise 4.4. Now in your assessment, this is not covered in your assessment, okay, because I'm stopping your 2 weeks now. However, your extension assessment will be required to do some of the extension questions on Wednesday as part of your assessment on that topic. Okay, we'll look at more on Wednesday. So you've got about 18 minutes, alright? So that means I need to have by the end of lunch today, please, unless you previously arranged with me already. By the end of lunch, handing your book so I can spend period 6 today checking through it, making sure everything has been done. Right. So that's done with me, thank you.